Good morning, everybody. Welcome to High Vibes at 5:55. Let me turn that down. Righto, can everybody hear me okay? I have a new mic and I just want to test and make sure that everyone can hear me okay. Hello, hey Janet. Can you hear me okay? Awesome. Can you hear the music? Bit of Blondie. All right, let me turn that down. I'm gonna get you one way. Yeah. Good morning, awesome. How's the sound? Look at my fancy new mic. Are you ready? Woo! Podcasts on the way, people. Podcasts on the way. I know, very, very exciting. Let me just pop that there without breaking it. Hey, okay, awesome. Hey, look at you all there. Nice to see you. And we're back on Be Live TV. Awesome. Okay, so what am I talking about today? What on earth is she talking about today? Emma! Hi, Emma. Let's all give Emma a big round of applause for her amazing presentation that she did yesterday. It was fantastic and she got excellent reviews. Yay, Emma! Thank you so much, everybody who joins me regularly here. I really appreciate it. I hope you know that. I really do. I love seeing you guys show up every morning and step into a better version of your life and get started and, kind of fast track it a little bit with some high vibes. And the reason high vibes at 5:55, let's just go there for a second. High vibes is all about being in a high vibrational state because as we know, and as the research is showing, is that the higher our vibration, we already know this, we don't need research by the way, but anyway, for those of you that do, the higher our vibration is, the more of that is around us, the more of that we attract. So you'd know that, like sometimes when you're feeling really down or sad or something, something else will happen and then something else will happen and then something else will happen. And it's very hard to kind of shift yourself into that high vibrational state. And I'm not suggesting that you go from deep sadness and grief, for example, like me and my parents, that took a while to get back into a high vibrational state over, on that side. There's a scale to follow. And not the easiest way, the most content and peaceful way is to keep coming back to love. And you know what? This is really funny now I'm talking about that. I was talking to myself this morning, as I do, and I was talking about how I need to be talking about love and connection. And then I went, no, that must be for alchemy because that's what we're up to with alchemy. Just put that aside. That's not for fun, but obviously it's for you guys as well. That is interesting. So yes, while the things are going on in your life, whether it is grief and sadness from the loss of a loved one, it could be financial difficulties and financial hardship, a loss of a job, loss of a relationship. Those things do happen. That is part of our existence and our experience here on life. Some of us are going to experience all of those in a very quick period of time. Others will have it spread out over their lifetimes. What I love about what I've learned and what I hope that you guys can take away from this today is that when you come back to the love and the gratitude, and that's really hard when somebody's been taken away from you, either via death or by a relationship. It's really hard when you're in financial challenges and struggle to look at the gratitude in that. But just little bits going up the scale instead of back down the scale. So bringing it back to a place of love and expanding your heart. And this is really interesting because today I did something a little bit different. And by the way, have I said hello? I'm Michelle House from Rich Living. I think I have, but hi, I'm Michelle House from Rich Living. I've got this other card pack that, it's just been sitting behind me and I was drawn to draw from it today. Somebody's asked me to do some cards from today and I'm going to be using this pack. And I thought, I might be drawing for you guys too. And expand your heart was the card. So obviously all about love. And here, look at this. This one's sitting on my computer because We're at this point at the moment with the alchemy program, the heart chakra, and we have this, everything happens for a reason. There's no coincidences. I look at life now and I go, yeah, okay, start talking about the heart, start talking about love, girlfriend. So here is how you can expand your heart. Now, which goes in line with the other card that fell out called Embrace the Change. So when all of those things are happening, the loss of a loved one, a change in your relationship, a change with your financial situation, there's a change happening. There's a change happening. So if we can embrace, or if we can expand our heart, that will help us embrace that change. Even though we're sitting in it going, I can't see how this is going to be any freaking good for me. This is just shit. I can't stand it. Why is this happening to me? It's not fair. Even when you're in that space, if you can embrace the change a little bit, I'm not saying jump out and embrace it and go skipping off into the meadows, a little bit, embrace a little bit of the change, a little bit of it. So let me take you on an example with me and choosing to homeschool my kids. 3 years ago, I think we're in our third year now. So, one of the topics this week has been about community and connection as well. So we've listened to this very carefully. Community, connection, compassion, and love. I do this 4 fingers, sorry. And love, okay? So for me, embracing the change of homeschool, that's a massive change, going from a schooling system that I went through, that my husband went through. We both went to private schools. Massive, massive change. There were times where I was not embracing that change. I was going, what the hell am I doing? But every single day I would look at something that could bring joy into it, that could bring something fun into it, and that would help me embrace the change that me and my family were going through with the homeschooling journey. 2.5 years on, I'm in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful community. I'm so lucky to have found them. Or am I clever? I magnetize myself. Whichever one. I know, clever. I'm such a good magnet. With the homeschooling community, every Wednesday we these two beautiful women who sometimes watch here, Renee and Nikki, have created a space for us to take our children, all ages, to kind of a structured learning but casual kind of thing. So from 9 till 3 they do learning and education activities that they would normally do at school. So it took me a while to get into that, but I embraced it every day, every week. I got a little bit further. Until yesterday, I had the best day I've had in such a long time. The joy that I had, the fun that I had, we're preparing for performance term. So all this term is about them, the kids doing musical theatre and dancing and, getting prepared to do a production for us at the end of the term. But the mums are in the background, doing sets and got the paint out and sewing machines. Hello. I sewed, everybody. From 9 till 3 yesterday, I sewed costumes. I know. I am not a sewer. I can go up and down in a straight line. I can push the reverse button and go forward and back a few times. But the joy of being in a community opened my heart. It expanded my heart, not just there in that space in that community, but when I got home together as a family, it's expanded my heart here again with you guys today. So when you take that little bit of courage or to be a little bit vulnerable and step into a space where you just don't know what's going to happen, you don't know if your financial situation is going to break you. You don't actually know that is real yet. And does it break you anyway? So embrace the change a little bit, just a little bit, and go, oh, okay, we're going through some change here. I can feel it. I can see it. What is it about this that I can embrace? And if it's financial, jump in our community. Actually, if it's anything, of course, in our Rich Living community, but particularly financial, jump in there so that people can love you and support you and uplift you. There wasn't one woman there yesterday that said, don't put her near, well, maybe they did, don't put her near a sewing machine. She doesn't know how to sew. There was just, I sat down the sewing machine, had to go and I could do it. So that's community. You know, having a go, having people aren't laughing at you, they're compassionate. They aren't laughing at you, they're helping you bring joy. You know, the giggles, the laughter, the fun times we had. This is what keeps us in a high vibration state. Now we're going back around the big circle to where I started with high vibration. So that high vibrational energy that I was in yesterday of community, fun, laughter, joy, creation, creativity, lots of creativity going on. All of those things have me occur here for you today and also have me show up like this for my business today. So little bits, little bits, little bits. Don't be too hard on yourself, just little bits. Beautiful, magical cards, those ones. I love them. All right, what's the time? Oh, I haven't been watching the time. There's no time on this screen. Anyway, okay. Here have we got, what have we got? Vesta. Oh, she's about home, I think. Hang on a second. So let's see what that means. Ah, change. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Yeah, so you're moving to a new home. You've just moved. A new person is moving in. See how this is all about change? Someone is moving out. There is increased romance and or harmony in the home. A problem with neighbours is resolved. This is all about change. Clear the space in your home. Remodel. Know that your home is safe and protected. This is all about change. And it does. It starts within. You know, when we can start to make little changes here. Maybe it's at your desk today or the kitchen table or the kitchen bench or your bedroom. Maybe it's a little something that's going to help you embrace the change. Yeah? Okay. Little. You know, don't go throwing stuff out. Treat everything that's precious to you with the love and respect that it deserves. Okay, here we go. Dreams. Speaking of dreams, but I don't know where this one's going to go, but I had the weirdest dreams this morning. Robin's on here this morning. I dreamt that you made me some kind of avocado dippy thing with some kind of smoky bacon something. I don't even know where to go to look that up with a beer. And every morning, my early morning dreams this week has all been about 5:55s and being late and things not working. And yesterday, remember, this stuff didn't work? Anyway, I digress. This is for you. Dreams, messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. When you're going through change, hang on, let me read the card first. It's time to pay closer attention to your dreams. Not all dreams seem significant, avocado, but by paying attention to your dreams on a regular basis, you will begin to notice which ones hold important messages for you. Take a moment upon waking to write down your memories from sleeping. Notice where you were and any symbols that seem to be significant. I find for me, it's usually the symbols. Like for me, it was very clear that dream that I had this morning was this, like those bamboo bowls, small bamboo bowls, green, the color green, avocado. No, and then my feeling about it was that it was healthy and nourishing. So that's the kind of things that I would go and look up in relation to that dream. Not necessarily Robin look up green avocado. But, you know, the whole context of the dream, it's more the symbols that you're looking for. The other thing in relation to going through change is that you will have different kinds of dreams and you will notice those, but it's also noticing signs. So this is why, this is funny. This has turned out to be a high vibration conversation about high vibes and why 5:55. I'm so clever. I know. Shut up. So 5:55, I picked that number for two reasons. To give people that opportunity to wake up into a high vibe state. Most people wake up around that 6 o'clock mark in the morning, but also so that people would start to see the number 5:55. And 5:55 is all about embracing change. Big things are happening. Buckle your seatbelts. I think this 5:55 is going to the podcast, going on the podcast. So notice the symbols, and the symbols could be something like a feather. I know I've got lots of people in the Rich Living Room group who like feathers. That's their thing. And when they see the feather, that is their confirmation that they're on the right track or that they need to rethink something. For me, it's numbers. For my family, actually, we're the numbers family. We're always seeing numbers. And, you know, when I say looking for the signs. It's like I'm driving the car and where's my head? My head's somewhere else, and my kids in the back will go, oh, 111, and 2 cars ahead will have the 111. So I'm not noticing the sign until it's been pointed out to me. The signs are always there. Start to bring them in and invite them in. Some people, it's animals. I know Emma likes animals and sees, and it couldn't be, and when I say it's not my cat walking around my feet, well, it could be because he never does. So that might be a sign for me to pay attention. It's more of a paying attention kind of thing. Kookaburras in the tree. There was a point where we had, I can't even remember the number, I think it was 47 or 37 magpies in our backyard for a week. Hello, wake up, pay attention to the sign. So see what the signs are doing and what they are inviting you to do. In the Rich Living Room group, there's actually a section at the top, I think it's called Files, and there's a document in there that has links to pages that will help you interpret your signs. So like there's the link to, I think it's Joanna's Sacred Scribes, who is the one who does the numbers. And then there's something in there about the feathers. So yeah, go have a look in the Rich Living Room for that. All right. Well, I hope everybody's high vibing. I am. And for those of you on the Alchemy of Intention program, or those of you inside the vault, we are doing a bonus live call at 10 a.m. today. You would have got your email about that last night. So make sure you join me. And my money schoolers, I will see you tonight at 7:30. But in the meantime, let me just have a look at these comments and say hi to everybody because they are not coming up on my screen. Hey, Janet, I'm loving your videos, by the way. Awesome. I think these ones are all about my sound. You can hear me. Okay, awesome, great. Sound is great, fabulous. So, Simone, seeing numbers, awesome. Fours are really good when you're going through change. Triple numbers everywhere. Are we working today? I see so many numbers. I've seen 555 a lot. Get out of bed, Emma. I know you're already out of bed. Oh, dreams about the apocalypse. Now, there's an app called Dream Moods. I've got that on my phone, or you can go to their website, dreammoods.com. That'd be interesting. I wonder what that's got to do with change. Robin, that wouldn't, the avocado and bacon, that's funny. Michelle dreamt that she was pregnant last night. Pregnant is all about new beginnings. I'm positive it's all about new beginnings. So dreammoods.com, have a look at that and let us know what it means over in the Rich Living Room. Maybe why don't we do a hashtag about signs? What are the signs that we're seeing, and see if we can get some links going and helping people about where to find that information. Everybody's saying how much they love community. Awesome. Oh, stop it. I just got back from my round trip to the airport and saw Embrace Change on the back of a truck. Shut up. Align. Awesome. Okay, awesome. All right, everybody, let's jump over into the Rich Living Room group and take, oh, hi, Theo. Good evening from wherever you are. I'm really focused lately on coming from a place of love. Awesome. That's really cool, Emma, really cool. Everybody needs a reminder about that. This is a beautiful card. Your base chakra is here. Can everybody see that? I'm so short. There. And yeah, you can rub your hands together or just put your hands there, imagine the green dot and expanding that space, expanding every time that you need to make a decision or every time you need to think about what's next. Come from here, come from a place of love. All right, my beautifuls, I love you. I will see you tomorrow for 5:55, other than everybody else that I'm seeing today. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day. See ya.